Rick. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. That's from Rocky IV. That's James Brown, Living in America. These are questions from Beatles in America. So I'm going to be pretty weak on these. I'm just going to say that off the bat. Mania stuff I don't know a lot about. So totally right here, I don't know what hotel they held their press conference and party the day after their first Ed Sullivan Show appearance. Hotels in New York. They wouldn't be at the Waldorf, would they? So I know the Ed Sullivan Theater is where David Letterman and then Colbert has the Late Show now. That is, I don't know what street that's on. That's the Ed Sullivan. I know it's close to the other CBS studios, including Studio 54 and all that famous stuff. When asked which Beatle was the sexy one, which Beatle replied, Brian Epstein. Okay, Epstein. That sounds like something John might say. Right, the day after their Ed Sullivan appearance, they were handed a gold record awards for what two records? Oh, wow. So they made the U.S. Was it still Please Please Me? Did that hit number one, or was it the next one with the Beatles? Did that finally, I don't know. Gold record awards for what two records? What did they do? I don't even remember. I don't know. I didn't remember. I didn't live through it, but I can't recall what they performed on Sullivan. I'm thinking I Want to Hold Your Hand might be one of them. I don't know. Celebrity Psychologist. What celebrity psychologist was big in 1963? Celebrity psychologist. Wow. That's a tough one. I do not know. United Artist Executive. Well, this is like I said, this is a big weakness. I do not know my Beatles along these lines at all. Nope. Asked if the Beatles had a leading lady for their first movie. Who did George say they were trying to get and why? Is this all the Pan Am waiting room interview? Oh, wow. This is a lot. Don't know. Yeah, I'm this one got me. Card 25. What they did in America. Do not know. So let us. The Plaza Hotel is where they stayed. I'm not going to do any wiki links to any of this stuff. I thought it was John that made that quip about something. Who's the sexy one? That apparently was George. I Want to Hold Your Hand and Meet the Beatles. Those were the two records. So it was a 45 and an album. Okay. Now, there was not a question asked in this card about what they performed on the Ed Sullivan Show. That's a question I was asking myself. And I think I said, I Want to Hold Your Hand? I'm going to be wrong. Wow, Joyce Brothers was big. Oh, wow. I grew up in the 80s, so she was, in my mind, is an 80s phenomenon. So I guess she was still, she was a celebrity in the 60s as well. Okay, then. Just find a random game show in the 80s, and chances are the celebrity guest will be Dr. Joyce Brothers. David Pickner. Sorry, I don't know who that is. The United Artists Executive. Yeah, that's all. And they were trying to get the Queen because the Queen sells. So that's card 25. Let myself down. I hope somebody got something out of it. And I bow to your Beatles expertise, because I am very much a layman here, but I'm trying to expand my trivia, and this is how I'm doing it. So, thank you for your patience, and I hope you enjoyed the questions. I'm going to do my best to try to remember them tomorrow, and I may fail, but there they are.